Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the picturesque nesting ground here near Chester, and a real clash of the titans here as we see the South African team, Msagami, take on the Indian team, Delhi Lions. This is going to be a cracker. As always, anybody watching at home, please feel free to add any questions or comments in the chat. Let us know who you think's going to win this Clash of the Titans. Any players you're looking out for. It's good to get involved. So, Msagami batting first here in this game. Massive game in the round of 16. Just waiting for the umpire to get ready here. Gerald Pike and Ruan Van Tonda to open the batting for Msagami. Msagami, 2 times world champions in 2022 and 2024. Feeling confident of making it. 3rd time lucky. The Delhi Lions have certainly got other ideas here. The umpire looks as though he's nearly ready now. Thankfully it's a little bit brighter. We've had quite a fair bit of drizzle up in northwest England today. So here we go. Winners of this tie will face the Super Giants from Bangladesh or Royal London CC in the quarterfinals tomorrow. Massive prize at stake. So Gaurav Kumar to open the bowl in, number 96. And away we go, right arm over the wicket to Pike. Well played, defended, good ball. Good for Pike to feel the ball on his bat early on. Good start by the bowler though. Pike's ranked number 2 in South Africa and the 19th best batsman in the world. Current stats: 12 50s in his 33 games as the bowler comes in. Nicely played into the offside there. They're looking for 2 and it's quite comfortable 2 there. Msagami pick up the first runs, 2 for no wicket. Quite an opening partnership here with Ruan Van Tonda, currently the 4th ranked player in South Africa, along with Leander Lubber to come, who's number 1 and 2nd best in the world currently. Short ball played away there nicely. Another single to Pike, takes the score up to 3. Van Tonda, 55 games so far he's played, just under 2,000 runs at an average, just shy of 73. Strike rate of 166. We'll be hoping for some of that today. Maybe difficult against some of this quality Delhi bowling though. Kumar comes in. Looks a bit wide, no, the umpire's not interested. Dot ball, well taken by the keeper. ball to come in this first over. Not sure where that one went, Van Tonder. Well bowled by Kumar. A very good first over, just a 3 from it. Delhi will be more than happy with that start. Abdul Rahman Malik, the new bowler from the tennis court end here at Neston CC. He comes right arm over the wicket to Pike. Pike plays that. Looks to play it leg side. Leg byes though, signalled by the umpire. 4 leg byes there. Takes the score on to 7. 6 balls gone in this Msagami innings. And he comes again to bowl. Looked wide there, yeah, signalled by the umpire, wide ball. Pike looking to cut that behind point, but far too wide. Another run added to the total now. 8 the score for Msagami. Nicely played there, all along the ground by Pike. Well picked up by the fielders just in front of me here. Again, another single takes the score to 9. Comes the bowler. Oh, that's a hell of a take by the keeper there. Good ball, missed by the batsman, diving away to his left. The keeper takes that one-handed. Two balls remaining in this second over. Malik comes in, right arm over. That one looks a bit wide as well. Yes, the umpire agrees. 3 runs added to the total. Takes it to 12 after 10 balls. Good start here for Msagami. Many people's favourites to win this tournament, but there are teams who have got other ideas. As Malik comes in. Down the wicket, Van Tonder, what a classical stroke that is. Beautifully played through the extra cover area, all along the ground. Fielder could get nowhere near it. 16 for no wicket after 2 overs, Msagami. Wonderful stroke there from Ruan Van Tonder. Absolutely classical cover drive. So we've got Kumar back for his second over, bowled very tightly in the first, just going for the 3 runs. Hoping to follow that up here. Pike on strike. In comes Kumar. Nicely played away there through the point region. Well picked up that on the boundary by the fielder. A great throw, thought about 2. Never going to make it. Great bit of fielding. Well stopped there by the keeper and well backed up by the Delhi Lion fielders. And he comes down the wicket. Oh, well taken. That one took off a little bit there, but the keeper did well to catch that one. Another dot ball. Impressive stuff here from Kumar. 17 for no wicket after 2.2 overs. As the rain or drizzle starts to fall a little bit heavier here in Neston. Down the wicket, leg side. Has he got a hand? Looks like he's got a pad on that. Keeper had no chance. One leg by added to the total. Two balls left in this third over here. And he comes. Played nicely again there by Pike out into the offside, but again straight to the fielder, just the one. Good backing up from the bowler and two of the Delhi fielders there, just in case the keeper missed it. 18 for no wicket, 2.4 overs gone. Sorry, 19 for no wicket. Pike on 7, Van Tonder on 7. These batsmen are just sussing out what the track's like, see what the effect the rain has had on the wicket, and then I expect fireworks soon. In he comes to bowl. Looked to guide that down to third man, but missed it, and well taken by the keeper again. Another good over from Kumar. 2 overs, 0 for 5 for him. 19 for no wicket from 3 overs. So we're going to have a bit of spin here for the first time this afternoon. Going for 2 here, that's good running. Good run in there from Pike, gets 2. Well bowled. Oh, keeper just missed that. Nicely played away though to the third man boundary there. Nicely played by Pike. Takes the score up to 25. Abdul Kahar, the bowler. So other games going on today in this round of 16. The Super Giants currently taking on Royal London CC. Nicely played again by Pike, same shot. This time it looks like the fielder's going to cut it off, but they come back for 2. That's excellent running there from Pike. Farani Taylor Stallions earlier beat Wishtown United from India by 7 wickets, chasing down 149 in 13 overs for the loss of 1. In the State of Origin fixture, Western Swingers chased down the Brisbane Burners, total of 86 all out, quite comfortably in 7 overs. Santon Royals won by 7 wickets against the American team, Westfield and the Colombian Moose. The Conquerors won by 82 against Catch Me If You Can from Lahore. So some pretty comprehensive victories there for some of the teams as Ventonda plays that out to the extra cover. Just a single. 29 now for no wicket after 4 overs. So it looks like Malik coming in for his second over now. Van Tonder on strike. Currently on 8 off 9 balls. And he comes, nicely played. Looking for 2. Excellent fielding down there by the Delhi Lions fielder, straight over the top of the stumps. Keeps them down to a single. And he comes right arm over. Nicely played by Pike. Soft hands there. He's looking for 2. No, he's not going to take the risk. Again, well fielded there by the Delhi Lions. They're certainly looking sharp in the field here. 31 for no wicket after 4.2 as the bowler comes in. Nicely played again, soft hands. Just a little bit too hard though to complete the second, so it's just a single to Van Tonder. Takes him into double figures. Well played there by Pike. Sweeps it away, but again straight to the fielder. Down at fine leg. Delhi certainly got their field placing spot on here at the moment. As Msagami move on to 33 for no wicket with 1 ball with a 5th over remaining. And he comes down the wicket again, Van Tonder. He's going to go for 2 this time. That's expertly placed there. Great bit of batting. Placed it exactly where he wanted it. Completed the 2 with ease. 5 overs gone here at Neston. Msagami 35 for no wicket. Steady start to their innings, building a platform for some of the big hitters to come in lower down the order. Akil Kohar comes on for his second over. Went for 10 in his first. Msagami will be hoping for something similar in his second over here. A few slight changes to the field placing. Puts his mid off a bit wider. Then he comes left arm round the wicket. Good ball, well defended there by Pike. Nicely played again by Pike all along the ground, but again it's to the fielder out on the cover boundary, so just another single. Takes him to 19. 36 now the score, 5.2 overs gone. Van Tonder down the wicket, but again it's another good ball there from Kohar. Another dot ball. Msagami are going to need to start up in the rate sooner or later if they're going to set a target. It's going to be challenging for the Delhi Lions. Again, well bowled. Super stuff so far this over from Akil Kohar. Just the 1 from the first 4 balls. It's a bit wider. Cut away behind square there. They're coming back for 2. He's going to have to move here. Well done. He dives in, gets in for the 2. Good run in there from Msagami. Certainly a feature of their game. They do like to run hard, take every possible run, keep that scoreboard ticking over until the big hits come later on. 38 for no wicket after 6. I think it's good afternoon to all the viewers watching from South Africa. know you'll be rooting for your national champions, Msagami, here in this round of 16 tie. As I've said before, they've won the World Championship twice and are looking to become the only team to have won it 3 times. But there's some big games ahead, some hard challenges for them. But with the squad they've got, I think they'll be confident of reaching their goal come Sunday. So new bowler, Navjot Sidhu comes in, right arm over the wicket. Well played there. 4 boys down the leg side. I thought Pike had got a little touch on it, but obviously my eyesight's failing me again. 4 more added to the total. Msagami move on to 42 for no wicket after 6 overs and 1 ball. Certainly seems a little bit brighter out there now than it has been for part of the morning. So far we've been lucky with the weather not delaying any of these games, but hopefully it stays that way. Sidhu into Pike. Well bowled again, but Pike plays that nicely, runs the first one quickly. Not going to risk a second there. Good fielding again by the Delhi Lions. Quickly into the ball. Takes it up to 43 now. Nicely played by Van Tonder, straight down the ground, and that's the first 6 of the innings. Superb shot there from Ruan Van Tonder. Really got hold of that one. Fielder's nowhere near it, safe as anything. Lovely shot, good cricket. Here we go. Sidhu. Well played again by Van Tonder. Soft hands again, looking for 2 this time. He's going to take the fielder on. Scampers and gets home. Close one, not out, the umpire says. Good run in there. Looks like he's broken his pad. Diving in to make sure he got home safely, but that certainly was another example of the fine running by the Msagami team. New pads coming out now for Van Tonder. Brings up the 50 partnership for these two. 51 from 6.4 overs. 26 to Gerald Pike. 22 to Ruan Van Tonder. Change that, sorry, the umpire's just changed the scoreboard. 20 to Pike, 22 to Van Tonder. Not quite sure what's going on there, but we'll get confirmation in a moment, I'm sure. Have a coffee, please. New pads then on for Van Tonder. Oh no, how often do they say don't change any of your equipment? Next ball, bowled, a fantastic delivery there by Sidhu. Bowls Van Tonder. He goes. First wicket loss for Msagami with the score on 51. New batsman, Dane Russo. For those of you that know Dane, quality batsman. Plays some cricket for Eastern Storm back in South Africa. Real classy player. Played 51 games, the last man stand, scored just over 1,700 runs at an average of 75. He'll be hoping for something like that today. 16 50s for the right-handed batsman. Good over though there from Sidhu. Got his revenge after being hit for a magnificent 6 by Tonda. Then a couple, got his own back by bowling him there with a fantastic delivery. So new bowler Rajesh Sharma, number 23. Bowling to Pike. And he comes, looks to give this a bit of a spin. Bit short, nicely played though by Pike. Just drops it down into the leg side for another single. Brings Russo onto strike. Face his first delivery of this game. Here he comes. Nicely played. May take a few balls to get used to the wicket here at Neston today. I'm sure he'll be looking to accelerate as soon as he can. Oh, what a shot there. Cheeky little shot. 4 byes though. He tried the reverse sweep there. Moved out of the way. Keeper had no chance. 4 more to the total for Msagami. Moves them up to 56 now for 1 after 7.3 overs. Nicely played there. That's a super shot by Russo. Fielder only had to move a matter of 5-10 yards there, but that was hit so powerfully through the cover area. The fielder could get nowhere near it, so 4 to Russo. He's off the mark. $61 for 1 now. Msagami after 8 overs. Dane Russo on 5. Gerald Pike on 27. Don't forget, if you'd like any, if you have any questions or you'd like any shout outs, please feel free to send us some messages on the YouTube chat. We'll do our best to give you all a shout out and to answer any questions you may have. I'm sure many of you have watched this format of cricket before, but there are many new viewers taking an interest in the 20th anniversary World Championship here in northwest England. As the bowler comes into Russo, played down into the offside, decides against taking the bowler on there. No run. 61 for 1 after 8.1 overs. And he comes Sidhu. Oh, that is a fantastic shot there. A little bit too short. Pulled away by Russo. Over the hedge, into the road. Must have only just missed that car that was coming down the road there. Fantastic shot. Second 6 of the innings for Msagami. Takes Russo on to 11. And he comes again, Sidhu. Nicely played by Russo. Just a single. Out to the fielder, long off. Takes it to 68. And he comes again, Sidhu to Pike. Played that one again straight down the ground, all along the floor, beats the fielder at deep mid-on. Fantastic stroke there from Pike. Lovely cricket shot, takes him on to 31. .72 for 1 after 8.4 overs here. Carrying on at this rate, the projected score just over 160 for Msagami, but I'm sure they'll want a few more than that, as Pike again drives that straight down the ground, but well fielded. Well picked up by the fielder and straight into the keeper, so only the one there. End of the ninth over, 73 for 1. Msagami accelerating over these last few overs. Some real big hitters to come, some classy batsmen. But Delhi have certainly got some decent bowlers as well, so it's a good competition with no freebies for anybody out there. So we've got Sharma coming in for his second over here. To Pike, right-handed, drop down again into the leg side. They're looking for 2 here, but no, Russo says no, just a single. Picked up by Sidhu, only 1. And he comes, right arm over the wicket, but short and nicely flicked there, ramped away by Russo. Cheeky little shot, fantastic though. No fielders anywhere near it, just needed to get something on the ball for another boundary. Takes him on to 16 from 8. Msagami on to 78. Good stuff there from Russo, showing his class. And we go. There we go, he swept that one again, but this time straight to the fielder. Just a single, takes him up to 17. 79 for 1 after 9.3 overs. Just 3 balls left for the right-handers to make the most of the short leg side boundary here at Neston. A reminder that after 10 overs, the bowlers switch end. But in comes Sharma. Pike again plays that off his hips. He's looking for 2, but no. Oh no, it looks as though something's gone there. Pike looks to be in a bit of trouble. Pulled up swiftly as he took that quick single. May just hopefully be a little bit of cramp. He's stayed there. Seems to be stretching a little. Not what Msagami will want there. He is hobbling though as Sharma comes in. Nicely played there. Oh, he's in trouble here. He's hopping down the wicket. It's only a single. That's it. I think Pike is unfortunately going to need to retire hurt here. Something's gone. He's pulled a muscle somewhere. Such a shame as he was looking in such good form. He's done signals to his teammates. That's it. As he hobbles off. Bad luck there for Gerald Pike. He was looking so classy. 34 not out. Unfortunately, going to have to retire hurt by the looks of it. Looks like he's done. Hamstring possibly. Not a good sight, especially for those following Msagami. Bad luck. But this brings Leandre Luba, number 88, to the crease. One of the top players in the world at the moment. Ranked number 1 in South Africa, number 2 in the world. 18 games, 7 50s. Highest score of 107. A strike rate of 215. There's not many players going to be anywhere near that, and I expect to see some fireworks here from Luba. Great player. One that's going to go a long way in the future, I'm sure. Take strike. Actually, that's the end of the 10th over, so the bowlers have changed ends now. Big shout out to Adam Pascon, local hero who's played all the group stages for the Delhi Lions, but fortunately he's not involved today as Russo lofts that one down to mid-off. I've got a message that Amanda, Dave, Chris and Deb miss seeing him play. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities though for you, Adam. Peacemore Zimwa giving a big shout out to the South African side there. Wonder if we've got any of our Indian followers got any messages for the Delhi Lions. So in he comes. Lubber on strike, down the wicket. That's a big hill, big swing there, and he misses it. Good bowling there. I think if that was connected, it was going over the houses, over the road, but he missed that one. Well bowled by Sidhu. A solitary wicket-taking bowler at the minute, and he comes. Played into the leg side there, he's looking for two, and they're going to get back quite comfortably. Good running again from Msagami. Good stuff to see there, keeping pressure on the fielding team. And again, we've got the bus going past and all the spectators looking over the wall. Sure, plenty of them would rather be here watching the cricket than on their way to work, as Lubber plays that down the ground powerfully. What a shot, straight down the ground. Fielder couldn't get anywhere near it. Takes him on to 6 from 3 balls. Msagami on to 88 after 10.4. And he comes again to Lubber. Nicely played again into the leg side. Soft hands, and they're going to go for 2. Russo scampering back. Gets there easily. Oh, missed by the keeper, but well backed up. Another example of the excellent run-in from this Msagami team. I'm sure it's something that a lot of the other teams watching could take on board, that it's not just boundaries that win you games in this competition. Running also. Running those quick singles, changing them into 2s, all helps build up a competitive total. 90 for 1 after 11. The Sharma comes on for his 3rd over so far, wicketless, 14 runs. Lovely cut there by Russo. Again, 5 yards the fielder had to move, but the ball just shot past him like a rocket. A sensational shot there from Russo. Really looks on fire at the moment as he moves on to 23 from 12. And again comes Sharma. Slightly fuller, but again it's cut away by Russo, but the fielder comes round. He does well to get behind that, but they're coming back from 2. Again, I keep on saying this, the running out there by the Msagami team is absolutely fantastic, giving the fielders no chance whatsoever. Coming back for the 2nd. Many teams would settle for a 1, but Msagami doubling that up here, and again, no, oh, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Luba slipped there as the bowler took a bit of a tumble. That could have been catastrophic, but luckily Leandre was able to get back quick enough. Russo still on strike, 2 balls to come. Again, he plays that cut shot, a favourite of his, out to the fielder on the boundary for another single. Takes it to 97 for 1 off 11.4 overs. Big Leander. What are we going to see from him this ball? Oh, he's up that straight boundary as he bowls, and he smashes that. That's straight up in the air. The fielder's underneath it. That is a fantastic catch, and there's a chance of a double play here. Oh, what an amazing catch there by the Delhi fielder. Coming in, dive forwards, absolutely superb, and was just so close to making the double play there, which would have seen Russo run out at the non-striker's end. Take a bow, Mr. Hassan. That was a fantastic catch there. So 99 for 2 after 12 overs. Luba goes for 8 off 5 balls. Brings Van der Linde to the crease now. Going to need some acceleration as Linde comes in. Played the 41 games of LMS, 729 runs, just the 150, but I'm sure he's got his eyes on another one here today. 99 for 2 off 12. I'm sure Msagami would like to double this score at least if they can after the remaining 40 balls. And he comes. That's close. And he's given him. Russo is out. LBW to Sidhu. Sidhu picks up his second wicket. Russo looks disappointed. And it's all falling apart here for Msagami, Neston. After a great 50-run opening partnership. 99 for 3 now with Pike retired. They really need some partnerships here. He looks so comfortable there. Unfortunately, that just looked to be clipping, middling off. The umpire had no hesitation in giving that out. As the new batsman, Van Biljon, comes in. Marco Van Biljon scored over 1,000 LMS runs. Strike weight of 180 with 550s in there. Again, the drizzle gets a little bit heavier here at Neston. The hills over the back in Wales are starting to disappear as the mist comes in off the River Dee. Sidhu bowls. Nice defensive shot there from Van Biljon. 99 for 3 after 12.2. Certainly a good bowling performance from the Delhi Lions so far. And again, oh, that's well bowled. Van Biljon looked to guide that down to the third man region, but didn't quite get the pace of the ball. So Sidhu, 2 for 30. Are Delhi about to bring us a shock on the tournament and beat the reigning world champs Msagami? Not if Van Biljon has anything to do with it. A beautiful struck 4 straight down the ground. No, 6, sorry. Lovely shot there. His first 6. 6 off 3 balls. 105 for 3. 1 ball left in the 13th. Well played again. Pulled away into the leg side, looking for 2. It's going to be tight. He's going to have to be quick. The umpire says not out. 2 runs to Van Biljon. And takes the score on to 107 after 13 overs. 35 balls remaining. And we're hoping to get some more expert summarisers for you as the day goes on here. More action to follow as well later on from this wonderful competition up in the northwest of England. Bangladesh guys, the Super Giants, are currently due to be playing against Royal London CC. We'll be just trying to find out how that's getting on. As Sharma comes on for his last over, that's well bowled there. Brilliantly bowled. Just a single to Van der Linde, gets him off the mark. So here we go, we just had the update. The Super Giants, 204 for 4 after 20 overs at Chester Boughton Hall. Farid retired on 50. Masood 52. Saeed Mustahid Hussain, the first Bangladeshi player to score 5,000 LMS runs, made 13 today, but a quick fire 36 from Faisal saw them just tip over 200 for 4 after 20 overs. tough chase there for Royal London. And that's a beautiful shot again there. 6 more, this time Van der Linde clearing the hedges. Beautiful striking by the South African team here. 115 for free now after 13.3 overs. Comes Sharma. Oh, that one took off a little bit. Keeper looked a little bit lost there. Goes through for a bye. Takes the score to 115. In comes Sharma. Nicely played there. Deft little touch. Down to the third man boundary. Picked up by Hassan. Just a single again. 116 for free. It's 14 overs gone as it ticks. 117 now. Van der Linde on 7. Van Bijon on 10. 30 balls remaining. Got to be looking for 2 a ball from here in. But 3 wickets down, an unfortunate retirement of Gerald Pike. But Msagami do battle the way down. Strength in depth here as Kohar comes on. Left arm round the wicket. Well bowled there. Taken well by the keeper Jones. Little appeal there for a caught behind from the bowler, but the umpire's not interested. Very well bowled though. Another dot as he comes in a bit quicker. That's up in the air. Goes 1. Not interested in 2 this time. 2 fielders there. Conversion on the ball. Another example of the excellent fielding by the Delhi Lions team. Takes the score up to 118. Andrew Wild on the chat asked if it's raining. Luckily at the minute, Andrew, it's not actually raining here. We've had some spots of drizzle during the morning, but it's pleasantly fine at the moment. Know the forecast is for some rain later on today, but let's all hope and pray it stays away. Important games here in the tournament. Don't want to see the rain cause havoc. Kohar comes in again. Left arm round the wicket. Van Bijon on strike. Short. Hit away. Up in the air. Caught and bowled here. What a great catch there. Well bowled by Kohar. Bowled it a bit shorter, a bit slower into the wicket. Perhaps surprised the batsman a little bit. $159, the projected score. Brings another 7 batsmen in. Johan Els, another one with a fantastic strike rate in last man stands cricket. Again over 160 strike rate with 350s in his career. So a fantastic start here by the opening partnership. Kohar, 1 for 15 off 2.4. Hoping for another wicket here. Els faces his first ball. Left arm round the wicket. Nicely played away into the leg side again. It's just going to take the one. Going to be need to be careful with this run in. So just a single. 120 for 4. 30 balls remain in this innings. We've seen the Conquerors hit 218 off their 20 today. And then we saw the Western Swingers from Sydney chase down 87 in just 7 overs. I would have thought par would have been at least 180 here at Neston today. but the Delhi Lions have produced a fantastic bowling display so far. But as we all know, Msagami have got strength in depth, both in batting, bowling and fielding. So they'll feel confident, whatever they put on the board, of progressing to the next round. In comes the bowler, and that's nicely played away. Just a single though, played out to the short boundary, well fielded. Solanki, number 28, tall bowler. Looks to give it a bit of a rip as he comes in, past the umpire. Again, nicely played there, just a single though. And not finding any boundaries at the minute, the Msagami team. This is all down to some excellent bowling from the Delhi Lions. Hitting the right line in lengths at the moment. But anything can happen, and he comes again. Oh, and that one looks to have yorked the batsman. A fantastic delivery. Hits the bottom of off stump. Msagami lose another wicket. 122 for 5. Pike previously retired, but he's coming back out. Let's hope he doesn't do himself any more damage. He resumes on 34 from 24 balls. Msagami 122 for 5 after 15.3 overs. Time for a superstar now. Is Pike going to be the superstar? Looks as though there's going to be a runner for Pike. Jeff Brewer coming out. Experienced man. The umpire's coming out. Bit of a conversation here as to whether this is going to be allowed. We've seen in the game previously a runner this morning for Catch Me If You Can. Just checking with Wayne here, one of the owners of Last Man Stand, just making sure this is within the guidelines. Surely Delhi are not gonna not allow them to have a runner, seeing the state Pike was in. Conversation going in, slight delay in proceedings here. Sidhu. Looks as though Sidhu hasn't allowed the runner there. I can't quite believe that. I'm sure it would have been allowed. Conversations taking place between Sidhu, Wayne Grieve and Jeff Brewer. It looks as though Pike is going to have to bat here on one leg and hopefully hit boundaries rather than having to hop his way to the other end. Not sure that decision will go down well. Here we go. In comes the bowler, Solanki to Pike. He smashes that one. There's no way he's going to run two. Hobbling along there, looks in a lot of pain. Just a single, takes him on to 35. .4 overs gone now. Van der Linde on strike. Smashes that one. Yeah. 4. Lovely shot there from Van der Linde. Here we go, 127 for 5. 24 balls remaining. I may have been mistaken with the runner situation there. Apologies for any confusion caused, but it's quite difficult. People coming in front of the commentary box, quite a crowd here, sheltering from any rain that we have in the air. Kohar, 1 wicket to his name, and he comes to Pike. Pike cuts that away. Just a single again. Cut away nicely, but just a single. Takes him on to 36. Kohar 1 for 17 off 3.1. Van der Linde 13 off 6. 128 for 5 though after 16.1. The important numbers here. Well played by Van der Linde, but again it's a 1, as you can see. Pike looks to be in real trouble out there, hobbling along. Real act of bravery here from him. Shows how much this competition means to him and his teammates. The current world champs, Msagami. In comes the bowler. He steps away. He smashes that one up in the air. And that's the 6. Great shot there from Pike. Backed away. Made use of the short boundary by uppercutting that one for 6 over the point boundary. Takes him on to 42 from 27. Fantastic stuff there from Pike. Here we go, left arm round again. Again, tried similar shot. He's going to hobble through for the 1. Keeper picks it up, decides not to throw it. Just a single, takes him on to 43. And just in response to Hendra Bofa there, I believe that Mr. Pike did not actually ask for a runner. I think we can confirm that with Wayne. Is there a runner allowed in this situation? Or no, there is no runner allowed. Unless the fielding team allow it. So I think that's what the issue is here. But that was 1 to Van der Linde. Certainly not the kind of sportsmanship you may expect if that is the case. Apologise, I'm new to this commentary lot, so trying my best for any confusion. I apologise, but 137 for 5 the score, 15 balls remaining. So here we go. Opening bowler Kumar bowled fantastically well at the start, 2 overs for 5 runs. And he comes. Van der Linde's not ready though. Certainly the Msagami team will be looking for that home run on the last ball of this innings. Doubling up a 6 to a 12 could make all the difference when we get to that stage. But as it is, 137 for 6 off 17. Kumar, 2 overs left to bowl when he comes. Oh, that was quick. Good delivery there. Past the chest of Van der Linde. Not a lot you could do about that as a batsman. Fine bit of bowling there from the Delhi Lions bowler. And he comes. Right, I'm over the wicket. Well played. Down to the 3rd man boundary. 4 there for Van der Linde. Used the pace of the ball. Opened the face of the bat. No chance for the fielder. Takes it up to 141. Certainly be looking for some more of that from Van der Linde towards the end of this Msagami innings. 6 wickets down, 141 on the board. Sorry, 5 wickets down. The scoreboard needs changing here, but as he comes to bowl, well picked up. That is a superb shot. That is one of the shots of the day there. Flicked over deep backward square leg by Van der Linde to the longest part of the ground. Effortless, pure timing there from the batsman. Fantastic shot for 6. 147 for 5 after 17.3. And he comes again. Nicely played again. Dabs it down towards 3rd man boundary, but this time the fielder's able to stop it. Takes Van der Linde to 26, 148 the score. One ball left in this 18th over. In comes Kumar. Pike hits that away into the offside, but again he can only hobble a single. He looks in a hell of a lot of pain out there. Makes the score 149 for 5. 2 overs remaining. 10 crucial balls. I'm sure they're going to be looking for 20 to 30 if possible off these last 2 overs. But the way the Delhi Lions have bowled, you may back against that at this moment in time. Here we go. It looks like Solanki coming back on for a second over. 1 for 7 his figures so far off the 1 over. Pike on strike. 1 hit away from retiring. Brave effort. He's obviously in a lot of pain out there. In comes Solanki. Smashed. Oh, I thought that was going miles, but unfortunately, bottom of the bat goes to the keeper. No run. 9 balls remaining. 9 crucial balls in this Clash of the Titans round of 16 game. Solanki in. Pike smashed that one. Oh, but he's caught on the boundary there by the fielder. Great catch. He was looking to get a 6, which would see him retire, but unfortunately straight to the fielder, held up in the wind, caught at deep long on. Departs for 44, 149 for 6 after 18.2 overs. Jeff Brewer comes in for Msagami. So Jeff Brewer, 61 games played in last man stands, average of 32, 550s, highest score of 66. I think he'd probably take 26 at this late stage here in this game. 8 balls left. Well bowled there by Solanki, looking for 2, but no, it's just the 1. Brings Van der Linde on strike, who's on 26 off 12 balls. Brings up the 150 for Msagami. What can Van der Linde do here? In comes Solanki. That's a lovely shot. Over the hedge again from Van der Linde, into the road, into the houses, the other side of the road. Fantastic shot there. 6 more to Van der Linde. Takes him on to 32 from 13 balls. Playing a crucial innings here for Msagami. Super, super shot there. And he comes. Well bowled, good response there from Solanki. Van der Linde looking to cut that one away. Wasn't able to get a bat on it. End of the 19th over, 156 for 6, Msagami. 5 balls remaining. Kumar, 3 overs, 0 for 17 as the man who's been given the ball for what could make or break this game. And he comes, right arm over. Brewer's not quite ready there though. Dead ball calls to the umpire. Experienced Brewer. Fine bowler as well as a fine batsman. And he comes. Played away nicely. Played away on the leg side. Just a single. Gets Van der Linde on strike. Van der Linde 32 off 14 balls. A crucial innings here from Msagami as the drizzle starts to come down again here at Neston. All the sunshine we've had this year and how typical we get this kind of weather for the tournament of the summer, the 20th anniversary Last Man Stand World Championship. But here we go, Kumar wicketless so far to bowl to Van der Linde. Aborts his run up. Something's not quite right as now he comes in. And that's smashed high, mighty, and for 6 again by Van der Linde. An exact copy of the shot he recently played that went sailing over the hedges. Fantastic shot. 163 for 6. 38 now. Van der Linde off just 15 balls. Super stuff. 3 balls remaining. Can they make another 20 off these 3 balls? Remember the last ball, if it goes for 6, it counts as 12. Certainly help the cause as Kumar comes in. Short. Oh, and again, a fantastic shot there from Van der Linde. Another 6, powerfully smashed over wide mid-off. Takes the score to 167, 2 balls remaining. Can they make it to 180? Be a stiff chase this though for the Delhi Lions. Going to need a couple of batsmen to retire. See what Van der Linde's got. 142 he's on, 16 balls. That's a bit quicker, a bit shorter. Not leg side, look leg sidey from here. The umpire wasn't interested in giving a wide. Short delivery. Well bowled though by Kumar. Last ball. Can we see this going for 12? Will we see another home run in this tournament? What's Kumar got in mind here? Is he going to go short? Is he going to go full? Is he going to bowl it a little bit slower? And he comes right arm over. Fuller, well bowled there. Absolutely fantastic Yorker. Played for 1. They're coming back for 2. The keeper falls over. 2 more to the total. 169 the total after 20 overs. A fantastic effort there from Adrian van der Linde. 44 of 18 balls. Gerald Pike also getting 44. Unfortunately looks to have pulled a muscle before he actually retired, but he bravely came back out and added some more runs. Danny Russo, a classy 26 before he was adjudged LBW. But I think Delhi Lions may feel Msagami are a little under par there at 109 for 6 after 20. We'll be back for the chase in just 5 or so minutes. Thanks for your company. So welcome back here to Neston. Slight recount by the umpire saw Msagami finish on 171, 172 to win for the Delhi Lions. Luckily enough now to be joined by Aidan Mayer. Aidan, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all good, thanks, Tim. Lovely to be here. The World Champs has been a very well-run tournament so far, so I think it's brilliant to see the talent that's on showcase here, and it's exciting to see different styles of play throughout the week that we've had so far.
Fantastic. Just hope the weather today doesn't spoil things again. The rain's coming down, but Delhi Lions fancy their chances, do you think, of beating the Msagami here?
I'm going to have to be a bit biased on this one, Tim, and I'm going to have to go with the South African team, Msagami, for sure. I know a couple of the guys who are in the side with lots of talent, so I think they've got enough. From what I've seen, only just recently got here, but the wicket looks a bit tacky, so I think 170 is a good score, and I just think if they can hit their straps from the start, then I think I'm going to have to go with the South African side.
We all know the quality these reigning world champions Msagami have got. All bat, all bowl, all field. Fantastic outfit. Couple of quick wickets here for them. Hopefully we'll swing the game in their favour. But who knows? Delhi Lions are certainly no pushover.
No, definitely. Sorry, Tim, sorry to interrupt you. I just wanted to add that I do think their big wicket today is going to be Sharma. I'm not too sure if he's playing. I haven't actually really seen.
Sharma's playing. He is the big wicket, the number 23. First ball, 4 there for Hassan. Van Bijon, the bowler. So you're up next, Aidan. Who's your team?
We the Pink Drive Buffaloes. I'm recently quite new to them. I played a couple of games in Joburg before I started my season over in the UK. Great bunch of guys with a great initiative behind it all, being the Pink Drive Buffaloes. So really enjoyed playing in pink.
Good stuff. So you take on the Wolfpack from Pakistan. What
Yes.
do you know about the Wolfpack?
I'm not too sure about it, but I just think if we can control our controllables and do what we do best, then I'm sure we can get over the line.
Fantastic stuff there, Aidan, and the best of luck. For those of you listening down south, Aidan was Bournemouth's overseas player last season, a fantastic player, hits the ball hard, bowls well as well, leg spin. That was a quick delivery there from Bijon. Alan Jones didn't know a lot about that ball. 5 for no wicket after 3 balls. Who should we look out for in the bowling ranks, and Aidan from Msagami here? Bijon looks as though he's got a bit of pace about him.
I know they haven't gone with Herman Yetling, the fast bowler. He's quite a bit of a mission to face. I've faced him a couple of times in the league.
Right.
But I see they haven't gone with him. But I know they have Leandre, bowls a bit of both left and right arm, so he's one to look out for.
Good player.
And then, I'm not too familiar with most of the other guys. I have played against them once or twice, but I think a quality side, and obviously from South Africa, so I'm still going to stick with him, Tim.
Jones plays that one. He tries to hit that straight, but it goes out to the cover boundary there just for the single. Takes the score up to 6. Obviously, with the rain in the area, we could have a rain-affected game here. We need 8 overs completed to get a result, unless Delhi Lions reach the target that would be required at 8 overs before then. We think it's probably around the 64-65 mark, but we'll get confirmation if it comes to that. Hopefully, though, this rain will blow away and we'll be able to get a game completed. Jeff Brewer comes into the attack. Very experienced performer, and he comes right arm over. Smashed away by Jones. Lovely shot for 4. Nearly comes into the clubhouse door. Hit that with some power. What a nice shot that was. Takes Delhi up to 10.
Seems to be a small boundary here today.
Very small this side, leg side, yeah.
Very nice club cricket ground though. And great facilities.
Beautiful setting and a good crowd here today. Representatives from many teams and from the local club watching as Jones smashes that one again. Straight down the ground, a diving effort there by Bijon, but he got his hand to it, but it was hit that hard. he couldn't stop it going for another boundary. So how's your season been going then in Nottinghamshire, I believe, Aidan?
Yes, so we stay in a Nottinghamshire town, but I'm actually in the Derbyshire League. It's been really good with the bat. Would have liked it to maybe have been a bit better with the ball, but yeah, I've had a great season so far with the bat. So looking to finish my last couple of games here in the UK strong, Tim.
Good stuff, mate, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you take part today. Big things expected of you as you take on the Wolfpack. Just a single there to Jones. Takes the score up to 15. 8 balls gone. 157 required from 92 balls. Required rate of 8.53. I really can't call this one at the minute. Couple of wickets changes the game. Couple of big overs changes the game, as that's another short ball from Brewer. Quick, they're looking for 2. They're going to go for it, and that is good running there by the Delhi batsman. Lover came in to collect it, not quick enough to stop them running the 2 though. So I think the wicket may have quickened up a little bit today with a bit of damp on it, as that's cut away. Out on the boundary, just a single. Dane Rousseau, Eastern Storm, picks it up, and it comes. So who do we look out for in your team then, Aidan? Any superstars or anybody that you think is going to do well today? Or is it just a team effort?
I think we're a team that prides ourselves on all going together. We obviously do have some good players and some big hitters in our side. So there will be some fireworks and there will be something exciting to watch. But I think if we all chip in as a unit and do what we do best and control what we can, I think we can get over the line against Wolfpack, Tim.
Sensible tactics there for the Pink Drive Buffaloes. Is that one short from Bijan? Played away, thought about the 2, but else came in too quickly there. Well picked up and a good throw to the keeper. So in comes Bijan to Jones. Driven, outside edge, down to the 3rd man boundary, just a single. So skipper, what would you be doing here, Aidan? Would you change the pace? Would you perhaps bring on the spin of Luba?
I think.
Would you keep it going as it is for the minute?
For the minute, I think I'd keep it as it is. I think a lot of variations from the seam bowlers. We've found personally that as a team, pace-ons.
Nicely pulled away there.
Oh, sorry, Tim. Going back to that, I just think slower balls, lots of slow balls, make them hit you to the bigger side of the boundary. I think straight is quite small, so as our bowling unit, we found a lot of change-ups and variations is good from a seam point of view, and then also spin, just variating your pace and bowling the ball more into the wickets and making them hit you off the back foot a bit.
Yeah. Sounds like all the plans are in place there.
Thanks so much for having me, Tim.
Thanks a lot, Aidan, for your time. Aidan's off to get warmed up now, ready for the big game that follows. Pink Drive Buffaloes against Wolfpack. Follows the conclusion of this game. Bijan comes in to Hassan. Big hoik at that one. Missed and straight through to the keeper. 24 for no wicket after 3 overs. Delhi Lions. 148 needed from 85 balls. I can't call this one. Anybody at home who's got any thoughts, who you fancy winning this one, don't forget, you can contact us via the chat on YouTube. We're looking forward to seeing what our viewers think. Brewer comes in for a second over. Needs to pitch that ball up a little bit fuller, I feel. Anything short is being pulled away into the short leg side boundary here by the Delhi Lions. And he comes, Brewer. Fantastic cricketer. Up he comes, right arm over past the umpire. Good ball there. Oh, as the umpire had the batsman reaching, he's given it a wide, and plus the additional run there. looked to be the right line, maybe just a little bit too wide, but bowling that line in length is going to stop the batsman utilising the short boundary. Nicely played there by Hassan. 4 down to the deep fine leg boundary. And just an update, the game taking place at Chester Boughton Hall. The Super Giants 204 for 4 after 20. Royal London 86 for 2 after 10. So that's another game that could go anyway, as we're joined now by Wayne Grieve. How are you, Wayne? How do you see this game going?
It's going to be down to the wire, I think, Tim. Cracking game. Very hard to call this. It's 50-50 at the moment.
Some real good players on show here. It's going to take a hero from one of them to win this game. As Hassan cuts it out, he's looking for 2. Is he going to take Russo on? No, not this time. Right decision there, just a single.
Yeah, it's tricky conditions because it's a bit wet underfoot and the ball's zipping around off the wicket. I think 170 is about bang on par. So I think Delhi Lions, probably their batting's their stronger bit of their game. They've got Roger Sharma to come, so...
Yeah, I've heard a lot about Sharma, not actually seen him myself, but
yeah.
A lot of people were saying he's the man that Msagami need to get rid of early if they want to win this game.
Especially now that when I watched him in India, he was opening the batting and just going hard. He seems to be coming in 4 because I think they don't feel they've got the depth that they had in India, so they need someone in those middle overs to control the game.
Interesting tactic. Well bowled there. Oh, that's a lovely shot by Hassan. Flicked off his legs. That's gone over the hedge. Fantastic shot by Hassan. He moves on to 24, I believe it is, off 11 balls. Delhi Lions off to a flyer here.
Suddenly the win-vis is 60-40 in Delhi Lions' favour.
Sure it is at the moment, but one ball can change things, as we all know.
That's based on the game situation, but not when you take the teams into account. It's probably 50-50, based on Masagami's experience and the depth they've had.
Last team, Msagami, as I say, the current reigning world champions. Anybody that beats Msagami is going to do well in this tournament, if anybody can beat them.
Yeah,
as we know,
I think it's not
strength and depth, though.
They do have the strength in depth, and on the paper they probably are arguably the team to beat. But I've had a look at FJT, Conquerors, Santon Royals, Western Swingers are coming on strong now, as you would know. So there's a lot of teams that on the day, if they're not on their game, as you've seen here, and they haven't been quite on their game, with the bats and ball today. Maybe the conditions, the wetter conditions, maybe not suiting them. I know a few of the Delhi Lions players are actually playing club cricket in England, so they will be used to these wet days. And in South Africa, obviously playing on the dry wicket. So as soon as it goes very dry, I think Msagami are going to be very hard to beat. But this is the type of day you want to meet Msagami.
Long way to go, though, as he comes in. Right arm round the wicket. Well bowled there by Els.
He's just bowling darts there.
That's what they need. Dot balls. Pick up the odd wicket. Get the rate up.
It's a small leg car corner boundary. And I think that's why he's just darting them in here, Tim. He's just worried about batsmen looking to get up and under. That's a great start. 2 dots.
Good stuff there from Els. And, as we know, the bowlers change end after 10 overs, so they'll be hitting leg side to the longer boundary, which should work in Msagami's favour, especially if the ball holds up in the wind like it has done a few times today. And he comes, big swipe. This is a
brave movement from Msagami, but it's paying off. Putting your spinner on the short boundary, but it's one of those ones that's 6 or nothing yet. I mean, this guy's been 3-0, so now the batsman's under pressure. Does he go for the 6, or does he try and get off strike?
I think he's going to go big here. He goes, but he just gets a single out to the boundary. Well fielded there by Leandre Lubba. 1 off the first 4 balls from Els. This is fantastic. Just what Msagami need at this stage.
Yeah, Msagami showing the experience here. They've just gone for the change up here with Els. Basically, he's actually bowling seam up off a short yard. That's not spin, Tim.
No, but just little darts.
Darts,
just
but
what they needed. 2 off that over. A fantastic first over from Johan Els there. Just what they needed. Seeing that, we're going to see big Leandra coming on to bowl for the first time this afternoon. I'm really impressed with this kid. I think he's going to go a long way in the sport. Hits the ball very hard and a hell of a bowler as well. I think Delhi were quite glad they got rid of him early doors today, because the score could have been pushing up to 200 if he'd have been in for any length of time. But he's coming in now to bowl to Jones, who's on 15 off 10, 41 for no wicket off 5.
So this is again all or nothing. The off spinner bowling to a very, very small mid-wicket boundary. I don't think he's going to be giving this too much loop here.
I don't think he will, but sometimes you have to take a gamble to get on top. Certainly what Msagami are doing here. They trust the bowler. Let's see what he's got. And he comes right arm round. Darted in.
Yeah.
Just played into the offside. Well bowled. Another good start.
A good run, Hassan. Is he going to go down on one leg and try and go cow corner again?
I think he is. He's down the wicket.
And
He
yeah.
drives that one though.
That's a good
Out
change
to the
up.
side. Russo, he's going to go for 2. That's superb running there. Reminiscent of the way Msagami run between the wickets. Luver again, right arm round the wicket. In he comes. Steps back. Slogs that one straight down the ground. Oh no.
You don't often see that from Msagami. That's an unforced error from Jeff Brewer.
I've never seen that under pressure. Maybe a little bit of spin on the ball, but that went through Brewer, and that is not something that Msagami will want to see any more of.
I think Delhi Lions will be delighted, because with all respect to these two batsmen, they're not their 2 premier players. They've got a lot more in the hat there in the form of Sharma times 2.
Takes the score on to 48. Such a shame there for Msagami, because the previous 7 or 8 balls had only gone for 3 or 4 runs. Run rate was increasing. Can't afford to let any more misfields happen like that.
In the last World Champs, Msagami were hardly pressed in any match, and suddenly in this tournament they're having a few tight games, and pressure can do funny things.
Certainly can. Lubber comes in again, round the wicket. And he's gone big there. That's he's got a chance to redeem himself. And he's just managed to stop that. I think in a minute he might be asking to move midfielding positions.
He actually took his eye off the ball at the last minute. There's nothing worse than when you've got one and you've missed it, and then it's bouncing a bit before you. Got the long barrier, and it just got enough bum cheek on that one.
Certainly hit hard though by Hassan as Lubber comes in, round the wicket again. Sure, all well bowled there. He's appealed. Not out. The umpire's not interested.
I think it's hard to give that out. He's not getting the ball to turn back much. He's getting it on. He's bowling around the wicket.
He's given the leg by, so I think he'd be lucky to get that decision. But that brings up the 50 partnership for the Lions. 50 for no wicket off 6. 122 from 70. The target 8.71 and over.
Yeah, I've just looked at the slow motion of that LBW shot that pitched outside leg, skidding on. Only way it could actually be hitting the stumps is if it pitched outside leg, because he's not turning the ball.
No, good decision there by the umpire. I think the umpires have done tremendous again today. Well bowled, but that's played out, and it's to Brewer again. He's got down, and no, he can't get to that one. That was a fabulous shot there, all along the ground from Alan Jones. Takes him into the 20s. 54 for no wicket.
Alan Jones has struggled a little bit in this tournament, but I've seen him play in the London National, in the UK National Champs, and he's shown quality, and he's just finding form at the right time for the Delhi Lions. This is a great knock by him. He looks in full control here.
Lovely shot that, one of the shots of the day. As Els comes in again. Well bowled, similar shot.
Oh, that's a great shot. He just leant on it. That's him. And the ball's following Brewer out there.
Well chased. Russo and Brewer converged on the ball. It looked for a minute as though it was going for 4, but well fielded, well chased. Just a single to Jones. Msagami needs something to happen here soon.
They target him, Brewer out there. Every shot, 4 of the last 5 deliveries have gone to Brewer. He's gone a bit wider now.
And he comes out, round the wicket again. Well played by Jones. Russo's got a chase on. He's like a whip it across the ground.
That's great fielding.
Pick up. Fantastic. Oh, they thought about going for 2 there. Jones said no, and that was the right decision as Russo sped across the ground. Inch perfect throw into the keeper. 57 for no wicket after 6.3. Smash down the ground, no, just a dot ball. Remember, 8 overs constitutes a game if we're rain affected here. So just 1 over and 1 ball needed. Well bowled at the pads, dot ball again.
It's looking a little bit brighter than it did actually, Tim. I think
certainly does.
I think
the Welsh hills are there. You can see them.
We should get at least 13, 14 overs. I don't think it's coming in the next few overs.
No, hopefully we managed to get all the fixtures in today. Some top competition. We've already seen some great games, and there's a proper good one coming up after this. Pink Drive Buffaloes against the Wolfpack.
2 evenly matched teams, Tim. That's going to be a great game. Very hard to call that one.
I think when you look at the draw, though, Wayne, to be honest, there's no game that you can call at the minute. I mean, I would have thought at the start of this, Msagami were odds-on favourites, but we know the Delhi Lion possess quality. Who can hold their nerve? Who's got the match winner? We will see soon as Lover comes in again. His second over round the wicket. Bowls to Jones.
Oh, we got away with it, I think, there. He got away with that. He's got ball into the wicket.
Didn't quite get hold of it. Out to Else on the boundary, just a single. Msagami will take singles at the minute, but they do need to pick up some wickets. And that prize wicket of Sharma. Oh, a little ramp there.
Ball's coming around.
Is that going to be caught? No, it bounces just in front of the fielder, just the one.
You can see Msagami in the field. They're looking a bit nervous. The ball's coming to them and they don't have that normal mojo there. They're a little bit wary when they run in. It is wet though, so you can see they're also worried about their footing, but there's a lot of tension out here.
There is. And he comes well bowled. Oh, that's a great bit of keeping there. What a stumping. Pike hobbling. What a bit of glove work. Could that be something that changes this game now? Jones departs for 24 off 17. A top piece of work there from Gerald Pike.
So he's actually gone for the stumping, and I think that wasn't the stumping, that was a catch though, wasn't it? So that's sharp bit of glove work. Standing up, Else bowling darts.
Here he comes, the main man, Sharma, number 23 on his bat. Rajesh Sharma, well known to many in the LMS circle. What has he got today? Can he handle the pressure? Will Msagami get rid of him early?
This is going to be a great battle, Tim. Sharma, he's played a good level of cricket. Slightly built man, but he times the ball superbly. I've never really seen him too phased at the crease. I don't think he'll be too bothered about the situation.
No. Scored runs as well earlier in the tournament, I believe, so his confidence is going to be high.
We've talked him up here, Tim. We might get a first bowler.
You never know, mate. Msagami will be happy if that happens, and the hundreds of people in South Africa cheering them on currently. Slogged away. He's looking for 2, but he settles for the single, gets off the mark.
So he's looking to put the pressure on Lover there.
Well bowled though, Leander. 1 for 11, 1 ball left in his second over. And he comes again past the umpire. Well bowled.
It's cut away. This guy go for 4.
Cut away to the long boundary. I thought he'd got away with that one. But nicely played there by Hassan. Takes him on to 38 off 23. 64 for 1 off 8.
So I think Lover's not bowling his normal speed here. He's bowling a lot quicker than he normally would, but he's nervous about the leg side boundary being so small, but he's allowing the batsman then to use the pace through the offside. So Bit of a conundrum for him, yeah.
He's got 2 overs left. I'm sure we'll see him from the other end.
I think he'll slow it down from the other end. That bigger boundary to the leg side.
There we go. So 64 for 1 off 8. Run rate up to 9 now. 108 off 60 balls. Sharma, man of the moment, is on strike.
I think Sharma, what we saw from his first delivery, he's wanting to make the most of the small leg side boundary. Does else has got to fire it at the bottom of off stump here. Anything back of a length, Sharma will be looking to heave over mid-wicket. We've seen him play that shot a few times in this tournament already.
But just a reminder, there's only 10 more balls of a short leg side boundary for the right-handed batsman as Else comes in.
That's well bowled. Just darting it in.
Well bowled. Else has certainly bowled well here so far. 2.1 overs, no wicket for 10 runs. How he'd love one in that wicket column. How he'd love it to be Sharma. As he bowls to Hassan. Bounces off Pike. They're not going to run. Yes, they are going to run. Hobbling there. Pike. Another one to the total. 65 now the score.
So Gerald Park's not looking too good there. It's going to be interesting to see if he's going to be, or should Msagami win this game, should he be able to continue. I don't know if they've got a reserve keeper. I'm sure there'll be someone who can do the gloves, but
Darnay's a very good keeper as well, so I'm sure he'd be willing to take the gloves if needs be, but they'll certainly miss the baton of Pike if he's unable to play any further part in this tournament. Bowled again though by Else.
Good passenger play for Msagami. The runs have dried up a bit here. You can see the scoreboard pressures now starting to come onto the Delhi Lions.
Played by Hassan. Is that going to be 2? Brewer and Russo again out there. Yes, it is 2, but yeah, they just get there. Say the winometer, I think, is just now slightly leaning towards Msagami, maybe 60-40 in their favour.
Only because of their pedigree, Tim. I think the game, if you were looking at it, you just arrived at the ground, you definitely think that either team could win it from here.
Definitely. 4 runs there though for Hassan. Played off his legs to the short boundary. We spoke about that before, but there's just 5 balls left of the smaller leg side boundary for the right-handed batters. How important is this over going to be?
It's just be interesting because they're using their pace off bowlers from this end. From the other end, the seamers will be bowling with a very small square boundary, so any bat on it. So I don't know why they've obviously
got a plan though.
Yeah, they've obviously got a third bowler that can take pace off. They surely must do.
Lover to his third over. Round the wicket. That's short. Oh, it's a bouncer. Beats Sharma. Beats the keeper Pike and goes for 4 byes. That was quite sharp for a slow bowler.
And just as you said, that wind was with the Delhi Lions, that's definitely even now, Tim. I can't call this from here.
8 off the last 2 balls. How this game can change in just a short period of time. The sun's now breaking through the clouds for the first time today, which is good to see. In comes Lubber.
Beautiful hands. Hit out to a so. It's going to be the 1.
Well bowled though. 1's are not enough to win this game. They'd love another wicket here.
I actually think they need another wicket here. Tim, it's getting tight for them.
They're saying 1 hit away from retiring, and he goes for it.
Oh, this fielder's coming around. You're slow to react. And he's taken the catch, and they've got the wicket, much needed.
Well caught there by Van Tonder, out on the boundary. Hassan goes for a well-made 45 off 26 balls. The plan Msagami had, bowling their slow bowlers, surprisingly at this end has worked. 2nd wicket for Lubber.
But what they were almost bowling like seamers there, and they weren't bowling there. Well, Lubber normally gives it a little bit of flight every now and then, but can just see his experience. Didn't give them the length that they're looking for the slog sweep.
Fantastic stuff from Msagami. 78 for 2, 9.3 overs as Solanki comes in to join Sharma. 94 needed from 52 balls. Who's going to be the hero? Who's going to see their team through?
I think if Delhi Lions are going to take this game close or win it, they're going to need Rajesh Sharma to score 50 here.
Let's see what happens. The winner of this tie will take on the winner of the Bangladeshi side, the Super Giants or Royal London. And as we know, that game's underway at the minute. The Super Giants scoring 204, Royal London 131 for free after 15.
Making a good crack of it there, just a little bit behind the rate, but...
They're 74 needed off 25. Could well be the Super Giants coming through that game. Wide ball there from Lubber though. Well stopped by Pike.
Yeah.
Another one to the total.
Important stop by Pike, didn't exacerbate the error there. Another 5 wides wouldn't be too handy. They
No.
conceded one first up.
Well bowled there. Darted that one in. Yorker on the crease line. Just wide of off stump. Perfect delivery in this situation. 1 ball left in the 10th over. But 1 ball until we change ends. Well bowled again by Leonda. Just a single.
It's a good over for Msagami.
80 for 2 after 10 overs, so they're slightly behind the rate. But Msagami will be a lot happier now than they were 5-10 minutes ago when Hassan was on 45.
The 9 and over on this round is not a impossible. We've seen some high scores at Neston in the day one. There's a bit more in the wicket today, but not an easy ground to defend on.
No, as we've seen earlier today with the Conquerors scoring 218, the Western Swingers chasing down 88 in 7 overs, 10, 12 and over is quite possible at this beautiful ground in Neston. But is it possible when you've got the experienced, skillful bowlers that Msagami have got? In comes Van der Linde, is it, for his first over? Sure, spectators in the way again, not quite sure, but we'll see.
So we've got our answer now as to why they bowled the 2 pace off. They've got a third spinner, and I think he'll be the slowest of the 3 in the air.
Van der Linde star with the bat here for Msagami today. Those late sixes could prove valuable as he comes in. Well bowled.
Beautifully bowled.
Super glove work by Pike again, but Solanki's foot was down. Van der Linde comes in again, good first delivery, be looking to follow that up with something similar.
It's a great start, really good start. So Msagami have thought through their plans from early doors here. You can see they come into the games with a clear strategy, looking at the boundary sizes, and they're just starting to get a few dots which are gold dust.
It's pulled away, but just tickled behind square leg there. Single to Solanki, brings a dangerous Sharma onto strike. Got a feeling now Delhi are going to need something special from this young man if they're going to win this game.
He's under pressure now because his partners on the other hand have dried up the runs. He can't afford to get out and he needs to score quickly. That could be out.
Not got hold of it.
Lucky he didn't hit that time. That.
Just a single. Well bowled again by Van der Linde.
Great start from Van der Linde.
Just gone for 2 off his first 4 balls. Fantastic start. Just what Msagami wanted.
Pushed into the gap. Should be 2.
Fielder's coming in. He's going to have to be quick here though. That's a throw. And they're coming back for the third. A direct hit there. That must have been close. Good running though from the Lions.
I think against nearly any other team that was an easy 2, but somehow it became a tight 2, but it worked in their favour because they ended up getting 3.
Rocket arm there. Takes them up to 85 for 2 after 11 overs. 5 off the first over from Van der Linde. Super stuff as Lubber comes on for his 4th over. 2 for 18 so far. Can he make it 3 for 18 or 4 for 20? Let's see what he's got.
Interesting to see if he bowls the same pace that he did in the first spell.
Still coming round the wicket. As you say, let's see what he's got here. Right arm round from the street end. Wide ball, that is good work there from Pike. You can see he's not comfortable with that hamstring injury. Great stop. 85 for 2.
Only one big over away from being back on track yet. Well bowled.
Just a single there by Solanke though. Really great spell of bowling here from Lubber. All of the Msagami slower bowlers pulling this game back in their favour, but there's still a long way to go. In he comes. Well bowled.
It's one of those balls there. If you get any bat on, it's 4, but miss it as a dot. So
pressure getting to Sharma here as Lubber comes in. He goes for the big one. That's up.
That's going to be out. Oh, out the park. No, out. He's just caught it over the rope. He's done us in there.
A great catch there from the fielder. Unfortunately, he was 2 yards over the rope. That could have gone straight up and caught, but Sharma got lucky with his first 6. 93 for 2. 2 balls left in the 12th.
He won't think it's luck, Tim. He's played that shot numerous times in his career, but at first I was thinking that's 6, then I thought out, and then I made a hash of it on the commentary.
I thought the wind was holding that up. We've seen a couple similar today that have just held up, but well bowled.
The game turns quickly, and Brewer's in the chase again.
4 byes. That ball looked to do a little bit there. Just what Delhi needed. 97 for 2 after 12. Lubber finishes 2 for 26.
And that game just evens it up again here, Tim. That over evens up the game again.
9.38 the required rate. 75 from 40 balls. As the Pink Drive Buffaloes start their warm-up, running around the pitch.
See, the closer they get to the target, anything under 10 that starts becoming the batting team become favourite because we've got wickets in hand. So as it stands, might just be with Msagami, but if they need 30 or 3 overs, you'd probably feel Delhi Lions might feel like they're on top.
Who knows? Van der Tonde comes on. His first over in this game. And he comes right arm over.
This is a difficult end for the seamers to bowl because the third man and cover point boundary is so small, Tim. So any bat on it, if you give any width, the batsman can place this. He's got to bowl wicket to wicket here. He's got to try and hit the bottom of our stump. He can't afford any width here.
He can't stray too much towards the leg side, obviously, with the second wide of the over counting for 3. Nice start though, just 1 to Solanke. In comes Russo.
Sharma, we've seen him go inside out over extra cover a few times when we've watched him, and got a feeling that he's going to be looking to try and give himself room and go through the offside, yeah.
Bit like we saw Akshay do for the Western Swingers today, made use of that
Oh, he's got away with that one.
boundary, and it's gone through Brewer again.
Brewer's missed another one. So this ball's following Brewer, and his confidence seems to be down in the field. But that ball probably got what it deserved, although it was going straight to the field. You can't give width here. It's such a small square boundary.
News from the other game. Royal London now require 50 from 10 balls with 5 wickets in hand. So it looks like the winner of this tie will be taking on the Super Giants from Bangladesh. What promises to be another exciting game. 102 for 2. 2 balls left in the 13th.
Good dot there from Pantone. He needed that. Good work from Pike.
Wide ball, but what a take there from Pike.
You can see the bowlers are feeling it's so hard for a seamer here with small boundaries. He knows if he misses his line here, he's in trouble. And now he's on the wide pressure here.
He's certainly backing his talent here. Pike stood up to nearly every bowler, knowing that his movement's restricted. Another superb take there from him. Backing himself. Msagami are wanting that third star on the shirt, but they're really under pressure here. Delhi Lions, 103 for 2, 69 needed off 36.
You can't keep floating it outside that channel there. Eventually Sharma's going to get bat on it. He's got to go a bit straight here. There we go.
Nicely played. Just open the face of the bat, down to the third man boundary. Use the pace of the ball for 4. Great batting there from Sharma.
I think that was a matter of time. Tim, he's going to have to try and hit the bottom of off stump. They've got Brer. It's quite a wide third man because it's almost in front of us in the commentary box, Tim, but for the viewers at home to describe, it's the shortest boundary, so they've got him squarer than the third man would normally be, and Sharma is aware of that. He just opens the face, and he's toying with the Msagami fielders. If he's going to bowl that length, you've got to almost get 2 men behind square. He's got to bowl fuller.
You don't want to do that on this short boundary, though, because anything, over cover.
You see they're moving their fielders a bit squarer now, so Brewer's moved a bit finer. There's still a big gap between extra cover and third man, yeah.
Van der Linde into his second over. Nicely bowled, just a single. Was it Solanke they're going to? Played
That's
that
great
with
batting.
hands. Another great bit of fielding there from the Msagami boundary fielders, but the batsman got back for 2. 109 for 2, 13.1, 63 needed from 34.
How are you seeing this, Tim?
I think it's swinging towards Delhi at the minute, but a couple of wickets, as I've said before, can change it. I think they need to get rid of Sharma, see what else is in the hutch for Delhi. But he's gone big there, Solanke, and that is massive. That is over the hedge, another one into the road. Msagami need something, and they need something soon here. Would you agree, Wayne, or do you think Msagami have still got enough?
We're just looking at, they need 65, 55.
57
50
from 33.
Both these batsmen aren't really near the 50 yet, so yeah, I agree with it. They need a wicket because if these batsmen get to 50, they're going to almost be there. So that's why they moved Sharma down the order, well, with 3 not opening, because they want their best batsman when the pressure's on.
And he comes, well played, just a single, doesn't need to do anything stupid. Hit a 6 and a 4 off this, 6 off this over, so 8.53 the current run rate, 8.75 the required run rate. 6 wickets in hand for Delhi.
Can they get a false shot out of Sharma here? He doesn't need to do anything silly now.
He's gone. Oh,
that would have been some catch.
Run out there. The bowler got his hand to it, I think, and the batsman was backing up, but he'd hit it so hard. Just a single there to Sharma. Takes him on to 21. Certainly playing within himself at the moment.
So lots of pressure on the bowlers here. It's definitely feeling like Delhi are slightly ahead here, but a wicket will balance it up again.
Well bowled, well taken again by Pike.
That's quality, great areas there.
Great cricket from Msagami. A few more balls like that certainly puts the pressure back on Delhi. I honestly have never seen a game like this. I honestly have got no idea who's going to be victorious and who's going to go through to probably play the Super Giants tomorrow. So, Bijan back for the 15th over, 117 for 2, 55 from 30 balls. He's got to get his line right here.
That's
leg side, well played by Sharma. Cut away, is he going to get there? Oh no, that's another 4.
That was unlucky, I thought there. Was coming off the legs, wasn't it? Leg bite.
It was.
I think that's...
Very wristy though, Sharma looks a very wristy player.
So I think Van Biljon realises he can't give width, so he's gone straight to there. I think he's probably happy where he delivered it, but you can't really account for the 4-leg bars. But this is the problem where I feel that they maybe should have kept the seamers on a bit longer from that other end. There's a top edge. The field is coming round. A lot of pressures. Oh, and he's taken it. Kept his eyes on it. Huge moment in the game there.
Fantastic catch there from Lubber. We were saying who was going to be the hero. Could that be the champagne moment?
He got himself into a bad position there, Tim. I thought he had blown it, and he just kept his eyes on it. And in the end, that was an excellent catch.
What a catch. One of the catches of the tournament so far. That could that be the moment that sees Msagami take the victory? The dangerous Sharma goes for 25 off 18 balls. You can't keep Lubber out of the game at the minute. Batsman Akil Kahar, 51 off 28.
He kept his head very still because it's a lot of wind out there, Tim, so it was swirling a bit. He wasn't quite sure if he had got to the delivery in time, and in the end he needed a little last minute dive.
Fantastic catch though in this situation. Pressure on. Heart must have been pounding there. Great catch there. Just watching the replay. Dive in full length. Get rid of the Dangerman Sharma. First wicket of this game for Bijan. 1 for 16 off 2.2. 51 off 28. The equation now.
Van Biljon is a big match player. I've seen him bowl a lot of great spells for Msagami under pressure. He seems to like the pressure, and they've gone to him in a pivotal moment. Got a bit unlucky with the 4-leg bars, but he gets the breakthrough. And I think he'll prefer bowling to the left hand here.
I think he will when he comes right arm over the wicket. Well played. Down to the third man boundary again, just a single. Got a nice bit of pace about him, this bowler as well.
I think he just rolled his fingers under that one.
50 off 27.
On this ground, the batting team's always in the game, so even a wicket and a few tight balls.
Even 20 off the last over.
Yeah, in the game. So
if you can hit a home run off that last ball, don't forget it counts as 12. Big appeal there from the keeper and the bowler. Umpire not interested. A little bit leg side, do you think, Wayne? Or
I didn't actually see that on the monitor I was watching live, so I'll reserve judgment for now. But
umpire didn't show a lot of interest in that one. Made some great decisions today, so here we go. And he comes again. Wide ball. Surprised he's bowling that wide outside off stump because half a cut from the batsman.
I don't think. Yeah, I think that is just a miscue. That's the nerves there, Tim. I don't think he did intentionally bowl that where it went. I think he was trying to fire that in the bottom of off stump.
And he comes again. Shorter.
That's a great breakthrough over from Van Biljon.
Fantastic over there. 1 for 18 his figures now. 49 off 25. 2 a ball. New batsman. Kohar at the crease on 1. Solanki 19 off 17. Msagami are going to be feeling better about the situation now, I think.
I don't think too much better. That they'll still be nervous, but they'll feel that they've got rid of the danger man. But there'll still be a lot of nerves, Tim, because they just know that it's not easy to defend here. You know, we've seen a few pies here. It's not easy ground to keep on. So luckily they've got a great keeper in the form of Park, but he's also slightly injured, so he's not going to move as well.
It's quite difficult though, the standard of bowling to hit from the off. Get the ball in the right place, Van der Linde. 2 overs for 15 so far. Going to come round the wicket to the left-handed Kahar.
He's a good player, Kahar.
Oh.
Superbly bowled. Oh, this could be out.
It's tight. Bowler's end.
Good throw, and it would have been out there.
Good run in there. Again, it shows the importance of how running that first one quick is in last man stands. Turn those ones into twos, get the required rate down. And he comes again to the left-hander. Oh, well bowled.
So who would you say is the pick of the bowler so far, Tim?
I think Els for me. He bowled the first 2 overs from this tennis court end. Very tightly. Oh, there's slogged away.
I think Rebels are going to be very nervous because there's always a boundary in here, in this such a small ground. On most other grounds, it probably would have been 2.
Looking at it, I think we're going to get another over from, is it Van Bijon? Or Brewer's been expensive. Very uncharacteristic from him. Johan Els got 1 over. Van der Linde's got 1 after this. Are they going to go with the slower bowlers, or are they going to go with
It's
some
going to be caught.
pace?
Rousseau's not going to drop that.
That's a great catch there by Rousseau on the boundary.
I was just saying that I think the Rebels supporters at home will be nervous watching this game.
4th wicket falls there. Again, slightly harder, slightly higher. Could have been 6. Kohar goes for 7 off 5, 43 off 21. That rate's creeping up, 10.24 now.
That's a huge moment there because Carr is a very good bat.
And having the left-hander with the short leg side boundary for these last few overs could have been crucial. But we got Kumar coming in now. Kumar, first 3 overs he bowled were very effective, but Van der Linde took a liking to him for the last over with a few sixes. Kumar will be looking for some revenge here. Van der Linde picks up his first wicket. Important one there, 1 for 21. 1 ball left in his 3rd over. 43 off 21. And he comes round the wicket. Is Kumar going to go for revenge, or is he going to play this sensibly? Oh, didn't look comfortable there from Van der Linde's bowl. Another fantastic over, 43 from 20, the equation now.
That gets Msagami just in front here. Just a little bit. They need 40 or 42 or 4.
Looks like we got Van der Tonde coming on. His first over went for 10. He'll be hoping to go for a lot less than that now. You want to be leaving, what, 15, 18 off the last over?
Yeah, 15 max, I think.
And he comes, Solanke, 19 not out. Dot ball's fantastic at this stage.
So Msagami, reigning champions. This game's on the line.
I do fancy them now, though, Wayne. What can Van der Tonde do here?
That's going to be out. That's going to be out.
Another great catch there on the boundary. The 5th wicket falls. The pressure now firmly on the Delhi Lions team.
Yeah, that's the big moment because they don't have the batting depth they once had at 7 and 8. So it's all going to be on the left-handed Gaurav Karma now.
43 needed off 18 balls. What has Ashish got about him? Or Abdul Rahman Malik. Ashish on the back of his shirt, number 29.
But we have seen in the Indian Super Series when Delhi Lions won it, I think it was in 2023, Gaurav Kumar hit 26 off the last 7 deliveries. So he'll have good memories about that moment. So while the left-handed Gaurav Kumar, there's still a chance. There is a small leg-side boundary, so the game's not yet dead and buried, but it's definitely now swung heavily in the favour of Msagami.
3 balls could finish this. Ashish, how's he going to play this? Is he just going to give the strike to Kumar? Is he going to try to be the hero? Van der Tonde comes in, right arm over.
Well.
Beaten for pace there. Another fantastic delivery for Msagami. Sure, all their fans in South Africa are willing them home.
I apologise for calling them Rebels earlier, but Jeff Brewer did used to play for the Rebels, so I was thinking of that. And also, Rebels used to play in the same outfit that's Delhi Lions, so combination of those two made me say Rebels. Hope they're all doing well at home.
Oh, well bowled again by
what a
super bit of fielding there. Another dot ball. The fielding was absolutely fantastic. Well backed up by the keeper Pike.
Did you see they brought the mid off and mid on up there, Tim, because they're trying to keep the right-handed batsman on strike. They know Gaurav Kumar's the danger man.
43 off 16, nearly 3 a ball now. Well bowled again, fantastic stuff this. Maiden over, what a time to get a wicket maiden there from Ruan van Tonda.
I think the batsman maybe needs to rethink his approach there. There's a lot of width outside off stump and just anything on it down to third man.
Needs to get Kumar on strike. Wasted 4 balls there in my eyes.
Yeah.
Msagami will be absolutely ecstatic with that wicket maiden from Van Tonda. As we see Els comes on. Els bowled fantastically in the first half of this innings. Brought the run rate back. What can he do this time? Is he going to fire in the darts again, given the left-handed Kumar's got a short leg side boundary? Is he going to give it some air? My money's on some darts here, Wayne. He's going to come round the wicket.
Kumar hasn't really had enough time to play himself in, so not an easy situation yet.
Just faced the 1 ball so far.
Yeah, so he doesn't really have a platform to go from, and he has to really go immediately.
Quicker ball there. Another dot ball from Msagami. Really piling the pressure on the Delhi Lions now. Run rate required goes up to 15.36, 43 from 14, 3 a ball. Just the one, no, he's not even running there. This is fantastic from Els. Absolutely fantastic.
It's almost a last man stand situation already here, Tim. He's not going to be giving the strike to the right-handed
Malik,
so he's looking to do it all on his own now. And now he is going to give him the strike, so I'm not sure why they've
just a
how
single.
they're playing it there.
Surprised if he got a single there, why he didn't take one the ball before.
I think the pressure's mounting. I think this is a free hit for Malik. He has to go here.
Needs to go. I'd be looking at cow corner, I think.
I think he's thinking the same.
Is he going to step outside, off stump, go leg side? Is he going to back away, go to the shorter boundary?
I think Els knows that he might just throw a dart outside off stump here.
Well bowled, it's up in the air, hoiked away.
Oh no!
Oh, fantastic effort.
Just died on Van Billion, but he did well in the end.
Fantastic stuff there from Bijan. Could have gone for 4, but he got his hand to it. Luckily, it didn't spin away.
And it's not easy for the fielders to pick up the ball. It's quite gloomy, Tim, so you could see wasn't quite sure where the ball was initially, and the wind's also blowing into his face.
Fantastic effort, though. Well bowled. Just going to go 1. Is he going to take the 2? No, he doesn't need to. That's the last ball with the over. Kumar needs to strike.
Direct hit on the boundary, so they need 40.
40 from 10. Could we have the second super over of the day? I think that's a bit far off now for the Delhi Lions, though. 4 a ball required. No set batsman as such. Msagami showing their class. Many would have thought they were in danger of exiting this tournament halfway through.
That's good for Msagami if they get through this game, because you don't want to be untested going into the latter stages. So they've been under pressure, and it looks like they're going to get through this, but they still got to knock over Kumar. We've seen him get going before. He's now deep in his crease, so he'll be looking to get under it here. But Tonda's got to go as full as possible.
40 required off 10. 7 boundaries probably needed from 10 balls. Short ball, well bowled. Just the one.
Rushed him there.
Great stuff again from Tonda. 39 off 9. What's Malik got in his locker here? Oh dear. Not a lot. I don't think he's actually got the bat on one yet, has he, Wayne?
I think they should have run there. I don't quite know why they didn't gamble for the singer and get Kumar back on strike.
39 required off 8.
So that feels like the game's over for the shout in there. I think Delhi Lions have resigned the fact that they're going down here.
And he comes again. He's gone, tried to go big, straight to the fielder. Another wicket for Msagami. Down goes the 6th wicket. 133 for 6. 18.3 overs gone. Surely that is the final nail in the coffin now for the Delhi Lions.
Now, Msagami are going to win this game, but they'll know they were in a game. The scoreboard's not going to reflect how close this game was for most of it.
Last man, Navjot Sidhu. 39 from 7 balls. Will they reach 150 here, let alone the target of 172? The last 10 overs from Msagami have actually been a masterclass in my eyes. Many would have thought, given the score after 10 overs, they were in trouble, but they have really pegged the Delhi Lions back.
Yeah, strength in depth. They've got variety of options with the ball, and they found a way under pressure to keep picking up wickets.
Certainly have. So Van Tonda 2 for 11 off 2.3. 2 for 1 off his last over and a half. In he comes. Well bowled. Too quick there for Sidhu. Absolutely fantastic stuff here. Some top bowling from the Msagami boys. Big D's going to be a happy man, I think. We'll hopefully get him on commentary for a quick recap on his thoughts on the game during the commentary on the next game, the Pink Drive Buffaloes against the Wolf Pack from Pakistan. Last ball for Tonda. Well bowled. His final 2 overs there, Wayne. 2 overs, 2 wickets for 1 run.
Well, I think wasn't it a leg by that? Did he actually go for a run? I wasn't even sure.
I think it was just the 1 run off his second and third over in total. So I think it could well have been a leg by, but Bijan's coming on now. 1 for 18 off his 3. 2 wickets needed for Msagami. 39 from 5 balls needed for the Delhi Lions. Left-handed Kumar on strike. 3 off 6. As the rain comes down again here at Neston. Deep in his crease. In comes the bowler. Big swing. And that's 4.
A little too late here for the Delhi Lions.
35 needed off 4 balls.
Mathematically not impossible, Tim.
No.
Due to the home run rule.
But we're going to need some extras, I think, here. I can't see 4 sixes being hit from this bowler. That one's up in the air, going nowhere, though. Just a single. Spins well, fielded out by Tonda on the outfield. Well bowled. 34 required from 3 balls. Surely now, Msagami are home and dry. Certainly, pressure was on them at many times during this game. Well played, but Brewer gets his body behind that. He'll be happy with that one, having misfielded a couple. Throw wasn't great, but at least he got his body behind it and stopped it.
You could see he was relieved after that one too.
I think the supporters behind him were baying for it to spin and go for 4, Wayne. Showed his experience and his class again, though. What a player Jeff Brewer is. In he comes, left-hander, smashes it, chased out there, goes for 4.
Kumar showing what he's capable of.
Needed to go earlier though. Could he coming up the order, do you think, Wayne? Or
I think they got a good top 6 there. I just think the wickets fell around him at the wrong time. And then there's a lot of dots from the players at the other end, and he wasn't able to get on strike. And then when he was on strike, he felt like he had to hit it for 6 or 4. So,
yeah. But some fantastic bowling under pressure from Msagami here. Really good showing. Last ball, Pike misses it. He's not going to chase it, given his hamstring injury he's got. And that is it. Msagami finish.
And so far it's going according to all the seedings. All the 6 favourites for today are
all through.
All 3.
Delhi Lions finish on 143 for 6. A 28-run victory for Msagami, which for much of the game didn't look as though it was likely to happen, but fantastic showing there from the boys from South Africa, and you can see why they're the current world champions based on that display. So thanks, Wayne. Thanks for joining.
Thanks, Tom.
And we'll catch you later.